Article 6.4 of the Paris Agreement. A new beginning or more of the same in the carbon markets. Article 6.4 of the Paris Agreement introduced a new sustainable development mechanism designed to replace the clean development mechanism of the Kyoto Protocol. This new mechanism seeks to promote emission reduction projects in developing countries, generating carbon credits that can be used by other countries to meet their climate goals. The following are the key aspects of Article 6.4-. First, creation of a supervisory body and its functions. A supervisory body was established to guarantee the environmental, social, and transparency integrity of the mechanism. This body will supervise project activities, evaluate the methodology used to calculate emission reductions, and ensure that the requirements established in the Paris Agreement are met. Second, transition of CDM projects. Rules for the transition of CDM projects to the new mechanism were defined. Projects that meet certain criteria will be able to continue generating carbon credits under Article 6.4, which provides continuity to ongoing mitigation efforts. The main criteria for the transition are A. Compliance with CDM requirements. Projects must have complied with all CDM requirements during their operation period. B. Approval of the new mechanism. Projects must be approved again under the rules of the new mechanism, which implies an additional assessment of their environmental and social performance. C. Adaptation to new methodologies. Projects may need to adapt their emission reduction calculation methodologies to meet the requirements of the new mechanism. E. Transparency and accountability. Projects must comply with the transparency and accountability requirements established in the new mechanism. Third, cancellation of 2% of the credits. A requirement was established to cancel 2% of the credits issued to ensure a net global reduction in emissions. This measure seeks to prevent credits from being used to offset an increase in emissions elsewhere. By cancelling a portion of the credits, the total supply of credits available in the market is reduced, which in turn makes it difficult for countries to use these credits to offset an increase in their own emissions. Fourth, financing for adaptation. 5% of the income generated by the mechanism will be allocated to finance adaptation projects in developing countries. This measure seeks to ensure that the benefits of the mechanism are distributed equitably and contribute to the climate resilience of the most vulnerable countries. Challenges. Fifth, complexity. The implementation of Article 6.4 is complex and requires the collaboration of multiple actors, including governments, companies, and civil society organizations. Sixth, double counting. It is essential to avoid double counting of emission reductions to guarantee the integrity of the system. Seventh, transparency. A high level of transparency is needed to ensure trust in the mechanism and prevent manipulation of carbon markets. At ILP, we are experts in advising companies and startups, especially in financial regulation. Our goal is to support your success and growth. Get in touch with our AIs, Savvy and Atenea, to focus your queries or contact us directly. More information at ilpabogados.com and ilpstartup.com.